Getting underway now. This is a parallel game of round one, Kyto versus pupz. Let's get it started. Starting off the bat here with Kyto. Not sure about where he wants to go, but deciding to go and steal that Mega ended up paying off for him, as he does get a nice rocket hit on pupz there, as well as control the red armor with no troubles. And a very, very diversive armor pickup time here. As Kyto plays this right, should be able to control red and yellow, but it looks like pupz barely managing to steal that yellow, and he's gonna maybe go for that red. Kyto baiting him off there with that grenade launcher. A nice move by pupz to just retreat from that fight once he saw Kyto controlling that middle area. Again, with the middle, it's such a strong position to kind of have at least some sort of angle on. There's just so many different ways to control the flow of movement in and out of these different areas of the map when you're in the middle position, especially with a high armor stack. Kyto doing just that, taking a lot of damage with those rockets there. Nice job by pupz to kind of mitigate that control. Kyto finding himself with a lot of armor, but not a lot of health. Of course, not an issue when you can go through the middle there. The two critical 25 healths down in the lower middle, as he does pick up the first frag. Pupz in a great position here to steal this red. I don't think Kyto knows he's there. Pupz taking the red and barely escaping through the teleporter, as Kyto just misses a huge rocket. Pupz taking the aggression here. He knows Kyto is weak. Swap out over to pupz, as he does even it up 1-1. We're about to see here a battle of the ages. Even stacks fighting for the red. Pupz holding his position on the pickup. Very smart play. Very aware of the timing, and a great double prediction rocket as Kyto tries to sneak through that teleporter and catch him from behind, but pupz is not falling for that twice. Really vicious battles here for these armors, as everything spawning within such close proximity, but these players are still finding their way to each armor. And no one is leaving alive, as Kyto taking down pupz right out of the red armor room. One of the most dangerous positions on this map is getting back up those stairs once you pick up that red armor, especially if you've taken a rocket or two. Getting the armor, you already have low health. I think this game is really going to come down to how these players handle this fight right here. The current item rotation, we have a few seconds time between both yellows being controlled by both players and that red armor, and that's the critical moment for one of these players to get an advantage, as both are insanely weak. Kyto with a beautiful grenade. Pupz has to get in position to take this red armor. Both players very wary of pushing it too early. Nice rockets there by pupz, and a beautiful prediction rocket as Kyto was trying to push him back with that ion cannon. Pupz escapes with the Mega and the red. Very good position now. He can deny this yellow armor from Kyto. Kyto forced to drop, and pupz takes the yellow armor. This could be the full control of the stack coming out from pupz here for the first time in the game. 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, but no! Huge misread from pupz there as he leaves the armor, and Kyto drops back down through that jump up. Great control there, great sneaky play to steal that red armor and keep himself really in the dominant position here of this map so far. Kyto anticipating that yellow pickup by pupz, and although pupz does do some damage, it gives Kyto that huge yellow armor. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to keep him alive. Pupz taking both 25 healths and the red armor. Puts him back in a really strong stack here to fight Kyto and try to get the lead in this game. Scrappy lower fight as pupz does take the frag with that rocket launcher. We see rocket versus ion cannon losing very consistently here with the experimental rule set. And unfortunately, pupz does die to the lava. Just not enough health after that fight. Very big red armor fight here as pupz just completely leaves the red armor. I don't know if I think he didn't know it was up. There's no other explanation. I think kyto just did a really good job there with the mind games, convincing pupz that he was in a position to steal that, and pupz left. Very even control here as kyto does have that mega health advantage, and he's in the position for the red. Swapping back over to kyto. A huge stack to take this fight. Nice mid-air rockets there on pupz. kyto just being unable to finish a lot of these frags, as pupz is doing a really good job escaping these tricky situations. Again, like I said, a standoff on the yellow armors as they are spawning at the same time, and now the critical fight. Rockets versus ion cannon. kyto with great damage, forcing back pupz. If he can stick around for this mega health, I don't think he has the timing on it. It's impossible! But he does manage to steal the mega health. Huge stack here from kyto to take this fight. He's got to deny this yellow armor on pupz. Great bolt rifle. pupz is so weak, kyto has to finish this kill. And a nice rocket flick around the corner just before pupz could escape through the teleporter. Great play by kyto. He's only up 2 frags, and there's still a ton of time in this game. This can go either direction. Scrappy rocket fight down low. Leaves kyto with almost no armor. He's got enough time to get to the second armor and try to deny it, but pupz is right there waiting. kyto managing to do a little bit of damage, but takes some himself. Overall, not worth his position there. Fortunately for him, does manage to take that mega health uncontested, so the stack still very wholly in his favor, but pupz is doing a really great job of playing out of control here. It almost looks like he's the more aggressive one. pupz is really just trying to land those huge rockets to get himself back into this game. Oh, just a second too early, but kyto missing that red armor pickup, and he's going to try to force pupz back on the yellow. Nice double rail to get the frag, and still manages to control that red armor. Very, very interesting play there. Good use of space to keep control of that red armor without actually picking it up until he managed to get the frag. Really, really high-level play here from kyto right now. Nice string of ion cannon damage. pupz very low on armor. That bolt would have finished him. kyto's got to fight his way out of the rocket, or the red armor pit, excuse me. kyto still unable to finish most of the frags that he should be getting here. Fortunately for him, he does have the 4 frag advantage now, but I think this should be much greater the way he's playing. Great prediction rockets there. Fighting on the upper ground as pupz manages to steal that red armor and the health. kyto just barely escaping with his life. pupz playing very slow despite having the stack advantage here. Really doesn't have much information. Oh, and kyto barely missing that prediction rocket on the yellow armor. And pupz stealing the red armor. kyto just glanced off and thought pupz was going to drop down through the middle area. He gave up that critical one-step position towards the red armor, and pupz was able to steal it. Great opportunistic play there from pupz. Huge ion cannon damage as pupz is just trying to land one of those rockets. We're going to swap back over to him for the last minute of the game and see if he has what it takes. Snowball's chance in hell to bring this game back. 4 frags in just 45 seconds. pupz has the armor controlled, but he needs the frags. kyto is doing a great job pressuring him down with those rockets, keeping him in the red armor pit, just burning that precious time, and the frag comes out. With a 5 frag differential in just 40 seconds, this game is impossible at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, your game 1 will go to kyto. Really well fought on both sides. I did love pupz's awareness and his positioning and his item control. Unfortunately, the aggression was not there.